YouTube.
Hey YouTube! Didn't know if you guys could see us over here
Welcome to Bullets.
in bows. Jamie.
Sarah.
And we're going to talk to you guys today about a pretty cool spring event that we're looking forward to. Obviously, we're kind of pretty ready for it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're even doing the, Come on. What are we doing?
If you haven't guessed, we are very excited about
Spring turkey. Let's hack about it. I'm just thinking. All right, we're gonna take these off.
All right. Ooh.
I just want to say, like, I'm really pretty.
Oh, you agree? You think you're really pretty?
Yeah, exactly. Okay, just kidding. Oh. Well, now that we've established that we're ready.
You're really pretty.
Oh, thanks. You're a nice lady.
I know. Here in North Dakota, you have to apply in a lottery for spring turkey. Sometimes they'll have leftover tags in certain units, but you need to apply, and we are very, very wound up about it because a couple days ago, the lottery opened. So we get to apply. So we are going to talk a little bit about what we are preparing, like how we're preparing for turkey season. Let's see.
What weapon of choice are you gonna go with this year?
Yeah, are you gonna go with a bow, shotgun, your bare hands? No.
Are you gonna freak it out and then have a heart attack and just?
No.
I'm pretending I'm dead. I am going to be using my 12 gauge shotgun, my Winchester SX3. I'm pretty freaking stoked.
She fall turkey hunted for the first time.
Oh, yes.
Any type of turkey hunting.
Yes.
So
yes.
you've gotten a lot of practice.
A lot of practice. A lot of practice.
Setting up and calling and everything like that. So you have
Having
everything.
my heart broken and
Well, they'll do that to you. They will do that to you.
yes, they're very elusive. How dare. But that's okay because this spring I'm ready.
We're gonna get one.
Yes, it's gonna happen as long as I draw a tag.
Right.
So yeah, I mean I'm gonna use my 12 gauge.
Mm-hmm.
What about you?
Yes, same.
12 gauge?
Yep. A lot of turkeys around here. Back home in southern Illinois, they were eastern turkeys, so a lot of brown, whatever. The turkeys around here that you can hunt are Merriam turkeys, which they're mostly brown, but their tail feathers are kind of pretty because they have white around the tip. So
Just the tip.
that's what she said.
Precisely.
So, something about turkey hunting. Some of you may know, some of you may not. You do not want to wear any color. Why?
Because they can see.
Their vision is absolutely incredible. So, any type of movement, color, they
Yes.
will find you. I will find you. And I will
Kill you.
Let's talk about headgear.
Yeah,
for
so as you saw, got here a nice camo balaclava. Not a baklava, balaclava. I was one of the people that said, oh, the baklava, that's cool. This one is by Inferno. Boom. And it is pretty sweet because it has like a actual mouth vent. So you can like breathe. And it's fleece lined, camo pattern. And I mean, it's a little bit different than my first like Catalyst shell jacket. But I mean, you want to get real picky about it, you can put your hood up. I mean, or at least I could if I really wanted to.
The turkeys aren't going to care if your camo matches.
Right, what do you got?
So I have a couple different things. So
Or-
when you were spring turkey hunting, it's normally going to be a little bit warmer. So The balaclava could work very well, but if it is heavy, you might.
Unless you're in North Dakota in April and it's snowing. Like it did
I-
last year.
This is made by Scentlock, so it is what I wore in the opening. It is a hat with a face shield. Or you can always use something very lightweight and thin like this. Anything to break up your
moon
features.
face.
I've used this quite a bit because it is lightweight, breathable, especially when you are hunting turkeys in the spring. Or
Oh my gosh, I also have mine today too.
Nature's
Ladle.
Paint. We used it all waterfowl season. I will be using it spring turkey hunting. I absolutely love it. And you can't beat this face paint. Easy on, easy off. You can get the camo pack like we have here. Or you can always do the single black as well. That is our go-to.
Yep.
Make sure your hands are covered too. Make sure you have gloves. Especially if it's warm out, you can do a lightweight pair of gloves. But you don't want any of your skin to show because they see so well.
And some people will sit in a blind actually and hunt. That's what I did a lot of this fall. And then when they wouldn't come to me, then I had to go to them. And then that's when I put on my Nature's Paint and went out to try to find them. But yeah, definitely prepare to, if you're gonna sit in a blind, still be all camoed out because you never know if you need to go into the field like more than you already are. So,
Or even when you're in a blind. I mean, if you're moving through whatever window opening you have, if you can see them, they can see you.
okay, so the calls.
I'm not very good at this.
A little low.
So these are a slate turkey call or a scratcher. Comes with a little wand and then you run it down to make your hen sound. So when in the spring during turkey season when they're mating, turkeys they like to gobble at almost anything. So they do what's called a shock gobble sometimes. So they can gobble at an owl, at a crow, at a car door slamming, at other turkeys. So the whole point is to lure them in. Your slate call, scratcher, will make and mimic the sound of a turkey hen.
And what brand is yours? Because we have different ones.
This one right here is Redhead.
Okay. Sweet.
So, yeah.
Okay.
And
And
what's
mine's,
yours?
this is the Old Betsy by Primos.
There we go.
So, bing, 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 doop.
So-
Looks like a little Harry Potter wand. I dig it.
Moving on along to a box call. These are pretty easy to use. And the only thing you whenever you carry them, you want to be careful so they're not rubbing around and making a lot of noise whenever you're hiking out to wherever you're going to hunt. This is by Redhead.
Cool.
Even has a pretty little turkey on it. Look at that long beard.
Wow. Wow. And then mine's Hookup brand.
They're pretty easy to use. One other type of call that you can use is a mouth reed.
The cool thing is, too, you can be a hen or Jake's.
If you wanted to gobble, this is called the Gobbler by Primos. And you do. And you sound like a turkey. With this thing, though, you need to be careful because it does take quite a bit of movement. So if you can hold it down lower, if you're in a blind or something and use it, go right ahead. Now, like we were talking about earlier, turkeys, they do shot gobble. So this is an older one, but this is a owl hooter call.
Mine's just called the Hooter. Owl call. This is by Just Strut.
Oh, so is mine.
Oh my gosh, wait.
I'm not very good at it, but
The cool thing about these is that there's different tones. There's a couple holes on the side sometimes or on the top,
Mine's an older one.
so you can get different pitches. Turkeys are actually territorial. When they hear it, it gets them kind of amped up, and then they want to gobble back, and they want to kind of strut and say, yo, this is my spot. Back up.
Another call you can have is a crow call or a raven call. I don't know if I can do this. No. How do you do a raven?
Caw-caw! Who's it by?
Hammerin call. Hammerin. I don't know. Oh, over here. So that's
Those are
what we have.
our calls. Also, I don't know if you want to take one of
Oh, yeah.
these. They need a little beard on it. Okay, this is I think it was like $20. Nice, cheap option.
It's the turkey decoy. It's made out of like some type of lightweight foam.
From far away, this looks like
A turkey.
and you know, it has a little bit of movement to it, so it can, you know, kind of move around. Doesn't look like it's too stationary, especially if it's windy. I have also
She's got the whole family.
I do have another one there.
Pretty little hen.
Yep. Same concept, same thing. And then let's see. So there's a couple of options for like more value, kind of cheaper, but
They're lightweight too, so if you're hiking in anywhere.
yeah. And then if you're going for something a little bit more, I was trying to remember. Yeah, it's by the Evian.
Oh.
This one's yeah, you can feel it. It's pumped up right now. It's filled with air. It's
Oh,
actually
cool.
on 2 posts. This one was a little bit more expensive. I want to say it was like $65. Yeah, you can see like
That looks pretty real.
it has yeah, and if you look at the feathers, it has some dimension to it and some depth and like kind of sheen, like a typical turkey would have. It's just another decoy, a little bit more expensive option, but more realistic, so you're more likely to get the turkey to come closer to you. So it's also comes with a steak, a little longer, stronger, a little pointier, a little stiffer. Oh yeah, and they break down like this. That's kind of nice. So anyways, fun fact.
Cool.
That is what those look like. Also by Primo, some reed calls. This is what they look like. And then there's like this one that has a incline. It just goes up in the roof of your mouth. That's also an option. And again, same kind of thing. You can sound like a hen or like a Jake. And you don't have to be that good in the fall. In the spring, they're horny, so they also are not that picky. But
I would recommend practicing with those.
yes, and with any of the calls, if you do them wrong, you could scare off turkey and ain't come back,
Right.
potentially. So definitely practice with any of the calls that we've shown you before taking them to the field, just like what you would practice shooting your gun or your bow or anything else. Know your equipment.
So if you have a turkey, and you've gotten one before, you can utilize the actual fan. This is real turkey feathers. It is an Eastern turkey, but because we were hunting Merriam's up here, all we did was paint the tips white. And you have a turkey fan that you can hold, which is what I did last spring. I was the decoy. And I just held the fan and barely moved it. And yeah, so that is another option for you.
I was just gonna show you guys really quick the shot that I use. The lead turkey load. With turkey, you don't have to shoot steel shot. You can shoot lead shot and it packs more of a punch. I recommend shooting this on the range or some safe place before taking it into the field because it is very different than your typical load that
Yeah,
you
turkey
would use.
shot is pretty heavy.
So you might not be ready for it, and you don't want your first time shooting it to be when you're trying to shoot a turkey because you could fall on your butt and that would be embarrassing, or miss, which is worse. So But yeah, it's 3-inch shell. 6-shot is usually the best for this. But yeah, Locked and Lethal Winchester brand. So we have 2 different styles of turkey vests.
This one is an older one. It is made by Whitewater. I have a little bit of foliage looking on this one.
Mine is Hunter's Specialty. That's the brand, I believe. 2 different. Mine is has the camo. Both of them have lots of pockets.
Yeah, you'll have room to store everything that you need in them. Many of them have like a special pocket for your box call.
Oh, there's mine.
So, okay. Yeah, so when you're hiking or walking, it's not going to rub or anything. And then, yeah, I mean, this one has
Mine-
pockets for your shot. You can keep it in.
Mine are like magnetic too,
That's nice.
for like a open or like a quieter open and close, I guess. I have a loud turkey. I got a loud call. I have a band that I usually put around it. That came with the hookup, so that's nice. But yeah,
They're pretty simple. They have a lot of pockets. The back on both of them will open up so you can put your bird in there if you wanted to or anything else. Another cool thing with these turkey vests is they have a built-in seat. So that will, oh my gosh, unfold. And you can actually sit your butt on it on the ground. So if you're out hiking, you come to an area where you want to set up, you don't have a blind with, chairs or anything like that. You can set yourself up against a tree and have padding to sit on.
right.
So you can hunt in comfort. They're both detachable. Mine is, you can detach it with a zipper. Hers are with 2 clips. There's a lot of different pockets and different things on them that you can store and have everything set up and have it all on you, all your calls, anything you need.
Mine also has an orange thing on here too that comes out of the back, because sometimes people might see your fan and be like, oh, there's a turkey. I would hope that people would be able to see clearly to take an ethical shot.
That brings up a good point.
But yeah, having a fan and walking around is very dangerous, actually.
Yes, you want to be very careful. So if you are carrying any decoys or if you have a turkey down, because you don't wear blaze orange when you're turkey hunting because they can see in color. So you do have to be very careful how you carry your equipment, or if you do get a turkey, how you carry it back to your vehicle. You want to do it safely. So it is really nice that this has orange on it, so whenever she is done hunting, she can put that out and hopefully people will see the orange. You never ever ever stalk a turkey. That is something that you learn whenever you take hunter education. Never ever stalk a turkey.
Because?
Well, because you might be mistaken for one.
Right. Safety first, for sure.
Another possible tool, this is made by Hunter Specialties. I don't know if they still make it
same
or
brand
not.
as mine.
Okay, but yeah, it is something that you can put on your leg
That is awesome.
and it'll go on your leg, it'll clip, you can hike around with it on there, but you can see that it is a good fit. I'm gonna get the dog hair off, but it's a good fit for when you go to shoot. You have a stable setting for your shotgun to sit so you can take a shot. So,
That's cool. Yeah.
you can use shooting sticks too, but this is kind of nice because it's all camoed out. It's already on your leg. Practice shooting with it and you can get down on your shotgun and then you have a stable support
That's cool.
to shoot. Very, very handy. I would recommend getting one.
Nice. Yeah, I have a shooting stick, but like I said, I hunt out of the blind most of the time, so I had kind of more prep space.
Are any of you excited about turkey season coming up? Any of you hunting?
If not,
You should be.
shooting birds versus shooting Bambi, in some people's opinion, you know, it's a lot. I don't know. It's just a different. It's a way to ease into hunting. I think it's a bigger bird. You have a bigger target, and finding them is like 99% of the hunt, really, when it comes to turkeys. So
Yeah, it's pretty cool, I think. You know, like how you got into hunting, you did it more of a traditional way. You know, like
Yeah.
waterfowl, turkeys,
predators.
predator, you know, like what
Right.
a normal person would do.
Yeah.
Or you can
Yeah.
be like me and go straight into bear hunting.
Right.
You know, there's
Yeah.
no right or wrong way, whatever you're comfortable with, but there's many different options to get started. Anyway, that is how we are prepping for spring turkey.
Right. So, like I said, let us know what you think. Hopefully you guys found some helpful insight of our gear and just some thoughts on the upcoming season. And
Yeah.
let us know, like we said, if you guys are going to be making your way out there. If not, and you're interested in it, check it online on your, Fish and Game for your state and see if there is a lottery or like what the process is. And I mean, ours opened up here in North Dakota, so like apply, check soon, because you might miss that deadline, because I think our deadline's like the second week. I think it's like February 15th or something like that. So it's kind of a short window to, like a month-long window to get in there, find your unit, figure out what you want to do, and then put in for it. So definitely get on that if you haven't. So anyways,
Be sure to like,
subscribe to follow us along on our journeys and see what we do in our gear.
and see us learn.
And yeah, watch us learn. I'm sure we'll be filming our hunts this year. I think that's like a big goal for 2020 is getting more footage of actual hunts and harvesting. So some things
There
to
we
look
go.
forward to. So make sure you guys are subscribing and following us along so you can see literally what we're up to this year. We will talk to you later.
Bye.
You can pick them up if you want to. But we're not talking about
Go, go, go,
trying
go, go,
to...
go, go, go.
Huh? Who's
Sarah.
who?
Oh.
We're going to talk about our spring. Oh, hair flip.
I'm not even drunk.
Not done.